I'd like to discuss a little quality control on the cigar factory cigars. A few months ago I went down there and went by their place and had a couple of cigars, and they were really good. So I bought a few, came home. About a month later went back and bought about 10 of them. They were fine. Went back a month ago, got about 10 more, and I noticed I started to have a little problem with the draw. Well, last week my wife went down and she bought 10 more for me, and I've noticed that these have been even harder to draw on. Now what I've got is the Maduros. I bought several of these, normally 10 at a time, and they're really pretty good cigar. And you can see how it's rolled, how it's made. But my problem is it's getting harder and harder to draw on it. There's the cigar beforehand. Yesterday, that's all I could smoke of the cigar before it became so hard to draw on it that I couldn't even keep it lit. It was almost like trying to suck hard ice cream up through a straw. So what I'd like to do is just take what's left of this cigar and let's see what's inside, as advertised. A long leaf tobacco, which, like I said, it's a good cigar, but apparently something's going on in here that is causing it to be extremely difficult to draw on. So I want to take it apart and find out what is left in there. Alright, so here we have some of the filler, which is long leaf. That looks good. So I'm taking this apart, and I'd like to find out why I can't draw on this cigar anymore. Well, as I get further to the inside, I start noticing that the long leaf becomes a lot of little broken up, dried up pieces. And I think this little dried up pieces in here, instead of being long leaf like this is a good piece of tobacco here and here, but inside we get a bunch that is crumbled up, and then when it's pressed it becomes so tight that you can't even draw through it. So let's take a look with this one as we cut the end off. As you can see, the tobacco here, you can see how it looks. Now let's cut this end off and see what we have here. If you can see this is packed so tight that I don't see how we could get anything to come through that. Naturally, I do want a good cigar that is packed well, but something's been going on since the first time I got these a few months ago. I don't know if they've changed rollers, the people that do it, or what's actually happening with the quality of the tobacco that's inside, but apparently something has happened. And I'm just making this video to let you know that you have a good cigar, but I'd really like for it to be the same quality that I started out with a few months ago. So we'll see how this one does, and I'll let you know.